Now, hey guys, just wanted to make this. We wanted to make this quick video on for our sponsorship at the beginning of our current episode, episode 10. Shout out to Spar Soap. Here is Victor. Here's the Bat with his thoughts on Spar Soap.
Oh wait, Spar Soap. Thank you, Spar Soap, for sponsoring our videos.
Yeah, if you want to check them out, links in the description box down below. So hey guys, just wanted to make this quick video between the two of us. We got a sponsorship today. Who's our sponsor?
Spar Soap.
Yep, Spar Soap is our sponsor. Here is their ad. Check it out. Link, as always, links in the description box down. What's up, guys? It's your boy, the Rhino.
The Bat.
Hey guys, so today is episode 10. So we made it through 10 freaking episodes, and I don't know about you, but I'm excited about this one. That's just me. So hopefully you guys like the episode so far, and that we're not boring you guys to death or anything. But yeah, what are we going to talk about today, Victor? That's.
I think we're talking today about the Fight Island that's going on tonight.
Exactly, it's actually going on right now. So yeah, that's going to be fun to be watching. But yeah, what are your thoughts on Fight Island?
Oh, it's like real life Mortal Kombat. I enjoyed it actually. I never thought it would happen. Honestly, I believe it was supposed to happen in California, but then our governor put an NO to it, so I'm pretty sure they did it in Abu Dhabi, which is a great place. I saw the videos, saw everything on it. It just pumps me up.
Right. So I think it's going to be pretty interesting to see like how it is, because I know I think Dana White, who's the president of
UFC.
Yeah. If not the CEO too, but at least the president. I know he wanted to have all the international fights out there in Yas Island, aka Fight Island. Yes, that's the actual real place. Yas, YAS. So I don't know about the rest of you guys, but I found that hilarious for whatever reason. Yeah, I know. Quick side note: I know. Australia has a city called Yes, but okay, that's a different conversation. Sorry, I'm like giggling right now because of that word, yes. For some reason, I always think of like some like this really like white girl at like the bar. I don't know why. I always find that hilarious. But yeah, Fight Island. So I know Dana White wanted to have all those international fights out there in Abu Dhabi, which makes sense because if you think about it, I won't say most, but a lot of fighters are in like Europe, Africa, Middle East, Asia. And so it's kind of like interesting to see that.
Yeah. Also, speaking about the UFC right now, I believe UFC 4 from EA Sports trailer just got revealed today.
Yeah, and have you seen it?
Yeah, it looks fun, but the cover looks like from FIFA. So literally looks like Game Bread George. I don't know how to say his last name.
Jorge Masvidal.
Yeah, Masvidal, and I believe the other guy is Stylebender.
Israel, the last Stylebender Adesanya.
Yeah, him, and they're both wearing like street clothes, like not even like gonna punch each other. That's what I'm saying. It looks like FIFA or like maybe like NFL. Probably not, but.
But yeah. So yeah, by the way, to everyone watching and listening to this podcast, we're recording it on not September 11th, July 11th. So just letting you guys know that UFC 251 is actually going on right now, at least the prelims. But yeah.
Yeah, I can't wait to see the main card.
Oh, I don't think anyone can.
Three title fights.
Yeah.
Three title fights,
yeah,
right?
three.
Three.
Yeah,
And
three.
then there's Paige Van Zant.
Who is hot as hell? Just saying.
Probably the hottest UFC fighter on the whole entire card.
Pretty much. Paige, if you end up listening to this, please come on the podcast. We'll be Googling you all the ways throughout the entire conversation. At least I will. So, just saying, I'm being honest, man. I'm being totally honest.
Yeah. I want to see. Honestly, I want to see some good ass fights. I'm pretty sure tonight won't disappoint. I think it's going to be one of the probably best fight cards of this entire year so far. Speaking about the best fights, Dustin Poirier, a couple of weeks ago, UFC's fight with Hooker, I believe.
Yeah, Dan the Handman.
One of the best fights of this year.
Easily one of the best fights.
That literally just made me watch. I was watching it live, then I watched it again on replay because it was so good. It's just like fists are everywhere. That's what everybody wants. That's what a lot of MMA fans want. It's a good fight, good show.
Exactly. But here, that's kind of poses an issue now for the UFC because they do the the best fight of the year or something like that. I forgot the exact name, but it's been unfortunately or fortunately, depending on how you look at it. What's her name? Weili Zhang and Joanna Jędrzejczyk was this year too. Believe it or not, it feels like a long time ago, but so it's kind of like a toss up between that fight and this fight. Who would take it? Assuming there's no other great fights between now and the end of the year.
Yeah. It's gonna be a good main event. I can't wait for seeing that.
Yeah.
A few hours from now, maybe 4 hours.
Yeah. By the way, I'm gonna share my screen right here. Can you see my screen, brother?
Yeah, the fight card.
Yeah, so this is the main card right now we're looking at. Let's start from the first title fight. Peter, I don't even know. Basically, Aldo versus Jan. I don't know how to pronounce Jan's first name. I'm not going to even try.
PR?
But who do you...
Maybe PR?
Peter, I don't know.
Peter Jan?
Yeah, but who do you think will win that? People are saying Jan will win. I mean, Jan is going against the King of Rio and obviously the former featherweight champion of the world.
Honestly, I think Peter Yan's gonna win because I know Jose Aldo's getting back into his normal roots,
right?
But the last few fights, he was literally on a losing streak. Literally, should almost retire at one point.
I mean, he isn't that old. He's only 33, 34.
Not that old. I get that he's not that old, but his fighting abilities wasn't like he used to be when he was at World Extreme Cage fighting or early UFC days.
Right.
I think literally the fight he had against Conor changed him a lot. He never lost before that, and
I mean, the first loss that anyone takes usually changes them like crazy.
Yeah. You see a lot of you see champions that are one fight kind of changes you.
Right.
It happened to Luke Rockhold. He defended the title. He lost to Michael Bisping. And totally, and Luke hasn't been the same ever since. His chin went away. But I believe his chin went away on his fight against Chris Weidman, even though he destroyed Chris Weidman.
Yeah.
And
the same thing happened to
that's the fight I've seen Luke Rockhold take the most damage because I've seen him from Strikeforce too.
Right.
He trained at AKA too, and you know, so usually like one defeat could kind of change you. For example, also, who the f is that guy?
Yeah.
I believe he lost the last fight too. I think so. He lost the last fight, but also Jose Aldo kind of got him in the liver shot.
Right.
Like that pretty much. Honestly, that fight surprised me because I thought the who the f guy was gonna win. Can I swear in these or I can't swear?
You can swear. I don't care.
Okay. So.
I hell, I've sworn in some of the previous episodes, so you can swear.
all right. So who the fuck is that guy? I'm gonna say how Connor says it.
I was gonna say
pretty much lost that fight, which I thought he was gonna win that fight, even though I wasn't even rooting for either guy.
Right. I mean, I think the same could be said for what's his face, Anderson Silva when he lost to Chris Weidman the first time.
Yeah, first fight.
I mean, like, so I don't know.
But I think Anderson Silva, speaking about him too, was surviving his other last few fights because he almost lost his fight against Chael Sonnen.
Right.
And
he pulled that triangle out of his ass.
Yeah, and that fight happened in Oakland actually. And
really?
Yeah, it happened in the Oracle Arena.
Oh, did not know that.
And usually like kind of also with age, like this is weird. Like sometimes with age, some people get better, and then some people get bad, like worse.
Right.
Like for example, Yoel Romero is like 40-something years old. Right. Imagine if he was in his prime, like early years in the UFC. I think he would have been like dominant, winning at least a title shot. And scary dude.
Oh, bro, I do not want to be in a cage against him. Just saying.
Yeah, neither do I. I've seen it. Pretty much all of his knockouts are like like he got from like Olympic wrestling background, and just to see a guy with the Olympic wrestling background do knockouts, dude, scary.
Yeah. So I think you're right, man. I was thinking Peter Yan too before you started talking about it, but like,
yeah,
I was closer to the fence than I am now. But I think I think Yan will win that one.
Yeah. And
let's move on to the next one, I guess.
I'm actually going to be rooting for Max Holloway. I like the guy. He's a great fighter. Every single of his fights have been like fun to watch. Fun guy to watch. But Alexander, I don't know how to say your last name, buddy. But
Volkanovski.
I never underestimate fighters.
Right.
But hopefully they both give us a good fight to enjoy. And
yeah, I mean, and I think it was pretty. I think it's going to be I hope it's one heck of a fight. Like.
Yeah.
Like similar to like what's it called? Robbie Lawler versus what's his name? Where that got bloody as hell.
Robbie Lawler. I think I forgot. Trying to think. I'm trying not to use Google. Robbie Lawler.
It was for when I think I forgot what it was, but like
wait a second. Excuse me for my mistake, fight fans, but was he fighting against Tyron Woodley?
No, it was a white guy.
White guy.
Well, yeah, that was bloodfest.
I think I know, dude. I played a demo on this in the UFC, like UFC 2 when it came out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Whatever. I'm gonna just use Google.
Yeah, me too.
And
Roy McDonald, that's his name.
Oh yeah, that guy. Yeah, he's in Bellator actually.
Yeah, he moved over to Bellator.
I saw him fight in Bellator last year. He fought against what's his name? God damn it, I forgot his name. But he's Musasi.
Oh yeah, gay guy. Oh shit! According to Wikipedia, he moved over to PFL.
Oh damn! Damn! Back in December, I did not know that at all.
Yeah, damn.
I seen him fight. Yeah, he fought. He also fought my teammate at the time, John Fitch, which is I think John Fitch should have won, but
Yeah, it turned out to be a draw according to Wikipedia.
Yeah, I wish you could watch that fight. I saw that whole fight. I think John Fitch won that.
Yeah, I think a lot of people agree with you with that.
Yeah.
And then of
But
course, he would be of course he would go up against Gracie his next fight.
Neiman Gracie,
Yeah,
the jiu-jitsu family.
the legendary jiu-jitsu family.
I still can't believe my coach beat Gracie for fight to
And,
win. But like, Gracie's are a guy you don't want to get,
right.
choked or armbarred or anything because they're one of they're the ones that modified jiu-jitsu from Japan and then it started Brazilian jiu-jitsu.
Yeah.
So yeah, so hopefully Max Holloway and Alexander
Volkanovski.
Volkanovski give us a good fight.
Yeah, bloody one. I'm hoping it's a bloody fight. At least one of these will be bloody.
Yeah, I think one of them's gonna get bloodied. Hopefully both.
Yeah, hopefully both. Yeah. All right, let's go into our last title match of the day, which is Kamaru Usman versus will be defending his title against Jorge Masvidal.
You know what? I have gained respect for Jorge,
Yeah, same here.
but this is actually gonna be. Hopefully, this is actually a good fight because I've been hearing talks about whoever wins this. Because I'm pretty sure Conor McGregor's negotiating for a better contract. I don't think he's officially retired.
Right.
I think he's trying to negotiate, and and I believe whoever wins this, unless Dana White, because Dana White already said it would be a good fight to see McGregor versus Jorge.
Right. I think that'll be a good fight, personally.
Yeah, he literally just said that, like, I believe yesterday or somewhere there.
Whatever, yeah.
And and absolutely, I know who Khabib's manager also manages Kamaru Usman.
Really?
Yeah, Ali.
Oh, cool. Did not know that.
And pretty much they're like, Khabib and this and Kamaru are good buddies, I believe.
Tomorrow, yeah.
And yeah, so hopefully that was a good fight. And it's going to be hard for me to root for whoever is going to win that fight because, I respect both fighters.
Right.
You know, but let the best man win. I'll just say that.
Exactly.
And you want to talk about the first two fights of this too?
Yeah, let's go to the early prelims. I know they're kind of over and done with, but yeah, the bantamweight battle between Martin Dave and Davy Grant, who Davy Grant, by the way, won by TKO or KO in about halfway into the third round.
Mm-hmm. I'm
And
pretty
then Carol,
sure.
sorry?
Yeah. Cara Rosa, Vanessa Melo.
Yeah, I think Carol Rosa won that fight. I don't know why it's not projecting here, but here on the UFC.
Probably because they'll modify the website. It will take some time.
Right. And then you got oh god, I don't even know how to pronounce this guy's name. I don't know how to pronounce either of these guys' names. What the fuck?
Bruce Buffer, dude, you have to give it to Bruce Buffer for naming all the fighters because, like, it's like watching a World Cup game. Like, I was watching a game between Germany and Poland. Dude, rest in peace for the guy that had to say the Polish players' names.
Yeah.
It's literally like the hardest thing you can ever pronounce. I cannot even pronounce not even a single name on that team.
Same.
Except for Robert Lewandowski, but like that's probably the easiest guy I know on that whole team. But yeah, like geez, like look at that. Jogos. I'm pretty sure that guy's Russian. He sounds like Russian to me.
But looking at his picture, he seems more like Kazaki from Kazakhstan.
Uh-huh.
Because he does have the more Asian features, but
that is true.
But I'm guessing he might be like Kazaki from Kazakhstan or.
When I see a guy's name kind of like that, where like his last name,
right,
with the love or something like that, kind of sounds kind of Russian to me.
Yeah, I mean the reason
I say like where Khabib is from, but
yeah.
Let me see.
Sorry, we're like looking up where this guy's from,
nationality.
Yeah.
nationality. I think he is Russian.
Born in Kazakhstan.
Kazakhstan, yeah. You know, those are one of the countries I learned from soccer too. When
Yeah.
Portugal played, well, I don't think Portugal played those countries, but like you learn a lot from soccer, like countries you never even know existed.
Yeah.
For example, I didn't even know Dagestan existed until I met Khabib. Like,
Yeah.
it's crazy how we don't know what other countries are.
Yeah, there you go. Right now, who's fighting is Rulian
Mhm.
Pava versus Zalgas. Bro, I'm like having, I don't even know how to pronounce this guy's name. I'm gonna leave it at that. That's who's fighting right now. Then next fight we got in the heavyweight category between Marcin Tibura versus. By the way, I love this guy's nickname, Tibur.
Tibor.
Tibur. It's literally his last name.
Like I said, look at the name from the Polish. Speaking about Poland, this guy's from Poland.
Yeah.
Kind of like that name.
Grenesh. Grecian.
His record is 0-0. Dang, he's making his debut.
Oh God, poor bastard.
He's making his professional debut.
Yeah. And then same thing for I think this guy here is Zalgas is also making his professional debut too. I don't know. I'm not totally sure if he isn't. Let's go to the prelims. In the lightweight category, got Leonardo Santos versus Roman Bogatov in the 155 category. And you got Danny Hendry go up against Markwan Amir Khani. I don't know if that's the correct way of saying it or not. Who, funny enough, Macron or whatever how you pronounce his name. His nickname is Mr. Finland, which is pretty interesting. Just saying.
Pretty interesting because I don't think I ever seen a person from Finland look like that.
Same here.
They're usually like probably like all blonde or
what?
Like near Sweden.
Yeah. Here, then you got welterweight, another welterweight fight. Dos Santos versus Slavikov. I don't even know.
Salikov?
Thank you.
Salikov?
Thank you.
Yeah, I don't even know if I pronounced it right, but
I know I didn't. Definitely, I know I didn't. That's gonna be fun. I hope that seems like a good fight. Oh, look at this one. Light heavyweight. You got Volkan Ozdemir versus Jiri Pro. Yeah, I was gonna say the same thing. Rushka. If anyone on these fight cards are watching this, we do apologize for butchering your name. Just saying.
Dude, I literally have the biggest crush. Them, they're both gorgeous.
Yeah.
But Paige Van Zandt, I gotta go for her on this fight.
Awooga, awooga.
She trains at Team Alpha Male, and well, I don't know if she's still there, but she was there with Uriah Faber, Cody Gerber. Right. I think she dated Cody at one point, and I think they had like a breakup, and I think that's why Paige left to another team. Okay. But she's still very good friends with Uriah Faber.
Right.
Uriah Faber's a guy. So it's great looking, good looking fighter.
Right.
Finally. You might have a butt chin, but good looking fight style. I didn't see by the looks or anything, but good looking fight style with kicks and punches.
Yeah, I mean, so we're looking for those of you who are looking or listening to us. We're currently looking at the main card of UFC 251, and we're discussing the main card women's flyweight bout between Amanda Ribas, I think that's how you pronounce her name, Sam, who's going up against Paige Van Zag. And yeah, we both have big crushes on Paige, just saying. Who, I don't know if you believe it, know this or not, but Paige makes more money outside the UFC than she does inside the UFC.
A lot of people do, I think. Honestly, I think I do agree with Conor McGregor at one point.
Right.
Because he wanted UFC fighters to get the same paid as like soccer players, football players, and basketball players. Because those guys make millions and like.
Right. But here's the thing, though. Again, I'm not trying to knock on the UFC fighters or anybody or anything. I know that all of them can kick my ass without breaking a sweat. But my thing is that if the UFC is only making, let's just say, $10 million a year from all of their fights, why should they pay all their fighters $20 million or $30 million contracts? That's just my own opinion.
I think honestly, I do think like UFC fighters should have like sponsorship, like Nike, Adidas.
Free that whole shit show that happened.
With speaking of that, I believe UFC partner up with Venom.
Yeah.
With the Venom brand, and it's not as big as Nike or Adidas, but it's getting there. Hopefully in the future, Nike, Adidas sponsor MMA fighters because because I do think like MMA fighters should get paid more than they should. It's like, but for me, it also depends on how popular and how big you are.
Right.
That works with every sport. There's always going to be one player on your team that's going to be better paid than you.
Exactly.
And it happens in soccer. I feel bad whoever Ronaldo's team because like he's billions and people that are millionaires still.
Right.
But, like, just like makes you like like I said, like depends on how popular you are. For example, Khabib, Conor McGregor, and John Jones, Daniel Cormier.
Well, John Jones is big for a couple of different reasons, but
yeah, he got famous for many things other than just fighting now.
Yeah.
But just like I said, like those guys should get paid like when they get, for example, like just like I'm gonna throw WWE in here because those wrestlers get like $11 million. That's their net worth. So from a UFC fighter, you're gonna usually see maybe like 1 million or less.
Right.
No, it's not bad at all. It's not bad at all. But I still think like as well as like you're depending, you should get paid more. Like
right.
Like the more like for example, Cowboy Cerrone is going to be the guy with the most fights in UFC history. I don't think no one's going to break that record.
Right.
And I think he should get paid a little bit more too. And even though he's never been like winning a title or anything, but he always wants to give his fans what they want. Like I know he got his 42nd ass whooped by Conor back in like January.
Yeah, January, somewhere in that ballpark.
And I knew Conor was going to win that. Even though I just wanted to see a good fight though, but I knew Conor was going to win that.
Right. I mean, again, I don't mean to knock on Cowboy Cerrone or anything, but he has a tendency of choking in big fights. Just saying.
I think he's kind of done too. Like literally, like his fight against Tony Ferguson, he took a lot of hits. His face was literally like
swollen from here to Pluto.
His face was literally like something else. Like and just like from those fights that Cowboy had. I think when Cowboy fights like a top 10 contender, he's obviously gonna have a hard time.
Right.
but he's also past his prime. I think he's past his prime, honestly. Like when he was like in WEC or early UFC, he looked good.
Right. I mean, he was good. He is
Yeah.
easily one of the best fighters in the world.
Yeah, and speaking about like UFC future events, I believe there's gonna be like 3 other fight cards on Fight Island, right?
Yeah, I think so.
I think DC is gonna retire whether he wins or loses
Against Stipe.
and that's already set up for August 15th. He literally said it's gonna be his last fight, whether he wins or loses.
Yeah.
I still wanted to see DC versus Brock Lesnar.
Oh, I think everyone wanted to see that.
Like, I still wanted to see that, but Brock Lesnar being a little, well, hopefully he doesn't watch this video. Instead of being like a little bitch, just fight DC.
I was gonna say punk ass bitch, but yeah, that sums it up.
That's the fight like a lot of people wanted to see. But I think Brock Lesnar gets paid more from WWE, I think, than he did in UFC.
Yeah.
But he's also out of the picture in WWE too. I believe he just wants his life, I think. Like I don't blame him, but like at least give one more fight. One more fight.
Right.
Speaking about the women's strawweight bout,
Jessica Andrade versus Rose Namajunas.
I think Rose is gonna take this one.
Yeah, I think so too. I mean, I was looking at the the commentary before the fights.
Yeah.
And apparently in the top 5 of the strawweights, we have the champion Weili Zhang. Number 1 seed is Jessica Andrade. Number 2 seed is Rose Namajunas. Number 3 seed is I forgot her name. 4 seed is Joanna Jacek, and 5 is somebody else. Out of the top 5, including the champion, or out of the top 5 ranked people, just the top. Let's forget about Weili Zhang for a minute.
Yeah,
out of the top 5, all 3 of them are champions, former champions.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, this is gonna be chaos in the top 5.
Like who did Rose fought last? Was it against Joanna?
No.
Fight again.
Sorry, what?
Rose Namajunas.
What about her?
Like I remember, was her last fight against? No, wait. Wait, who was?
No, it was. I think it was. Let me check here. Rose Namajunas. I think it was against her. I think that's the one that she lost against.
Yeah, the one she got hurt really bad at one point. I think.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
According to Wikipedia, her last one was the loss against Jessica.
Yeah, Jessica Andrade.
Andrade, sorry.
It's a Portuguese surname.
Yeah, she's Jessica. I think she's Brazilian.
Yeah, says right there, Rio de Janeiro, Brazil.
No, that's where they fight.
Yeah, location.
Yeah, she is from. I'm not gonna try to pronounce where she's from or where she was born.
Can you see that?
You're Portuguese. You can say this.
You may remember Panama, Brazil. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a place in not very well known, I think, but
yeah. And then, funny enough, Jessica Andrade lost her belt to Weili Zhang, who's the current champion of the world.
Yeah, I think is that the one who gave Joanna her face?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Weili Zhang is the one who basically made Joanna's face look like she got hit repeatedly with a sledgehammer.
Huh.
And Jessica Andrade's last fight was to Weili Zhang. So both of these people haven't fought in a while.
Yeah, but they always train.
Right.
I don't know how they're probably just training 1-on-1 now since the
yeah, I mean
COVID-19.
I mean, if you look at it, this is Rose Namajunas' Wikipedia page. Her last fight was May 11, 2019. So easily over a year ago.
Yeah.
And then
I
Jessica,
do think like fighting at least 3 times or 2 times a year would be best, not just one time a year. But also it depends. Like sometimes I do understand some fighters get injuries and like
have to sit out and stuff.
Takes a while for them to recover. And
right. And then Jessica Andrade's Wikipedia page. Last time she fought was August 31st of last year. So, been almost a year for her. So it's gonna be interesting to see how that affects them since they've been out for about a year, if not longer.
Yeah, it's a good fight card. Definitely looking for Paige versus Amanda there.
Yeah, that's gonna be a fun fight to watch, I think.
Yeah.
And then we already talked about the 3 title bouts.
We pretty much talked like the whole card.
Yeah, we literally went through the entire card already. Yeah, that's gonna be a good fight. I think this is like one of the UFC's better fight cards that they had in a long time.
Yeah, I believe since the John Jones fight.
Yeah.
Or even what's it called? The upset Justin Gaethje.
Oh yeah, Tony Ferguson.
Yeah. So I'm pretty sure Khabib. I know Khabib's father just passed away.
Yeah, and Dana White said the UFC's not going to bother him for a while. So.
Yeah, so like I'm pretty sure since Khabib mostly fights for his family and his country, but I think Khabib's next fight might be his last. Whether he wins it or loses it.
I mean, didn't he say he wanted to go 15-0 before he retires, or something like that?
50-0 like Mayweather?
Yeah.
He's like, dude, he has to fight like at least like 5 times a year for that.
Yeah.
I don't know. Usually if he beats Justin Gaethje, he pretty much proved the whole entire division unless he wants to move up. But I don't think he doesn't want to move up to welterweight or go down to featherweight.
Right.
Khabib going up to welterweight would be pretty not bad idea. His natural weight, I think, is up. It's like one, like
right.
I believe. But just like welterweight still got some title contenders like tonight, main event, and there's only one fighter who fought in all those divisions from like featherweight to light heavyweight, and that's BJ Penn.
Right.
I don't know how he did it, but he did it.
Yeah. Talking about BJ Penn, you think he's going to come back or no?
I think he should stay retired because he's the fighter with the most hits in the head in UFC history. I like the guy, but you got to worry about your health too, buddy.
Right. And also, like, after that whole situation with hitting that guy or getting knocked out by that old guy in Hawaii.
Yeah.
He's been TKOing. Or he's been out of it. And then you got, what's his face? Mike Perry knocking out an older gentleman when he was coming out of a restaurant recently. I'm just like, bruh, really? I'm not saying you need to be, like, happy and go lucky 100% of the time, but there's a time and place to hit somebody, and there's a time and place not to hit somebody. That wasn't the time or the place.
Yeah. Like, my mom and dad both told me, always be cool because whoever gets angry pretty much loses it.
Yeah.
Just like, you're punching someone. If it's a professional fighter or boxer, dude, you punch someone, you're considered a weapon.
Exactly. And you could be arrested for like attempted or worse. You can be, or something else. So it's like,
yeah. this stuff that I'm talking about right now happens a lot in Brazil. Literally, you're gonna hear about this problems in Brazil a lot.
Right.
Maybe here too in the U.S., but in Brazil most likely because there's I believe Dana White also cut a UFC fighter for forgot his name, but he's from Brazil who threatened to beat up his wife.
Oh yeah, him. What's his face?
Dana White kicked him like back in I don't know how long, but
Right.
it got famous. Literally, ESPN was talking about it too,
Right.
and Fox Sports, and it's like crazy stuff happening on that lifetime period.
Yeah. That's the thing. Like, I don't understand. Like, maybe it's like just like CTE or something else, but like, I don't understand why fighters want to fight everybody they can outside the ring, like
Exactly.
outside outside the octagon. Like, I
Or
understand.
ring. Boxers do it too.
Yeah.
Uh, Literally, I don't know. They're trying to prove themselves, but I think that's what they're trying to do. But there's a better way to prove yourself: just fight in the octagon or the ring.
Yeah. Exactly. Like,
No, no,
unless like someone's like intentionally coming at you with like a knife or a
yeah,
weapon or
yeah.
a gun or weapon or something, then you can take that weapon and shove up their asses. But that's just me.
Well, we do know how to uh, disarm a knife and a gun because we both did Krav Maga, Krav Zone. So
Yeah. Yeah, especially me because like I just what's it? It's been back in November, right around Thanksgiving. I got my blue belt. I don't know if I mentioned
yeah,
that to you or not. So
I think you did tell me that. I think I commented on I don't know. Did you post a picture on it?
yeah, on
But yeah, I
Facebook and
commented
Instagram.
on it. I give you a big like.
Yeah,
And congratulations, brother.
yeah,
But
yeah,
Krav Maga was pretty fun to learn. I liked it.
yeah.
Felt like no rules. Like it felt like your life depended on it.
Right,
Like literally what happened like if you're outside and for example, you go to a club and then there's some crazy guy want to start a fight with you because alcohol pretty much does that to a lot of people. And or girls too, girls, or like a girl's trying to get out, then there's a guy trying to bother the girl obviously is gonna have to do something to react, like either
right,
run away or fight back. And with Krav Maga, you could what to do if you know Krav Maga.
right. So yeah, I mean, like this is just me. I think like everyone should learn martial arts to just to protect themselves from people.
I do agree with that. Back Fourth of July weekend, I told these two girls, since they live in the city, to do at least self defense, because especially in the city, living in like Marina District, and not much happens there in the city part,
Right,
but it's still possible. I'm not gonna say it's impossible for nothing to happen because it's still possible to learn at least self defense. Because or either way, just go out in public. Every time you leave your house, your life is on the line, no matter what you're doing.
yeah, exactly.
Like going to the bar, you can get in a fight. Going to
Hell, just walking down the street, someone can pull a knife on you and try to mug you.
yeah, just just walking downtown. I had friends that were mugged. Honestly, they were both in spring vacation in Mexico, Cabo,
Oh yeah,
and they were mugged by like some of the people, I believe they were part of the cartels or something. But they're good. They're good.
right, that's good.
Yeah. So right now it's about to be 5 o'clock. Can't wait to see this fight card.
Yeah, I think it starts at 7. Let me check here.
Yes, starts at 7.
Yeah, 7
Honestly,
California time.
yeah. Honestly, I thought it was gonna be early fights because since like from Abu Dhabi,
Right.
I thought I was gonna have to wake up like at least super early to watch fights, and like I looked up the time because I woke up and I thought the fight already happened. I woke up, I was like, yes, didn't happen yet. But that was like that's how I woke up today.
I mean, the current time in Abu Dhabi is what, like 4 a.m. So it's gonna
Yeah,
be it's early fight, but not for us.
it's like 12 hours.
Yeah, something like that.
It's like Europe. Europe is like 8, 9, even 10 hours ahead of us.
Yeah, I know. I know England is not about 9 hours ahead of us.
Mm, yeah, can't wait to this coronavirus to end. I've been actually kind of thinking about returning to just jujitsu competitions.
Same.
Oh, speaking about that, did you see Fight to Win?
What's that?
It's Fight to Win. It's kind of like a jujitsu grappling tournament.
I never heard of that before.
So literally, Fight to Win is kind of like freestyle jujitsu, gi or
Right.
no gi, and let's see. Caltera fought on it last night too.
Yeah. Apparently he's back now.
He's back to doing competitions.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know him quite well because he knows Coach Ron,
Okay.
and Coach Ron is like the head instructor for jiu-jitsu at AKA.
Right.
I'll talk to him to see if I could get him on the show too.
Yeah. That'll be fun to talk
Yeah,
to him. I also asked Shlomi and Tomer from Crowd Zone if they wanted to be part of it.
yeah. I heard about Shlomi. Actually, yeah, he's been doing quite well, keeping self-isolated at the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, that kind of sucks. I got myself tested yesterday, honestly, for it too.
Same.
And you got tested too?
Yeah, I need to be tested like a lot because like I live at home with my parents
Yeah.
and my dad
Yeah. My
is,
my parents made me get tested because I was 4th of July.
yeah, no shit. You went on a fucking vacation to like God knows where.
Malone is like literally like near Yosemite.
Exactly.
and
So yeah, the main reason I got tested was because like my dad, I live, like I said, I live at home with my parents and like trying to save up to buy a house of my own. And then my dad
yeah,
is super immunocompromised,
yeah, I feel it.
super.
I feel
So I'm
it.
just kind of like I don't
Understandable.
chance to like hurt him in any way, shape, or form that if I can prevent it. So
Yeah. Man, I got tested. It was funny though.
yeah,
Literally, I was literally like, once they like took out the swab, I was like, holy shit. And then they stuck it up my nostrils, both of them, then my mouth, and like, it was quick. It's like less than 20 seconds. And I should be getting my results a couple of days.
right.
I took mine at Kaiser.
Oh, nice.
What did you take yours?
I took it from some local lab. It was like next to my office, and my office paid for it, so I'm happy.
It was free for me, but
Yeah.
um, yeah, so pretty much like quarantine at at the what's it called, pool house.
Yeah.
You know, and until I get my results, I'll move into the big house in Woodside again,
Yeah.
back in there, because like my parents don't even want me to get in there,
Right.
so like I got the bathroom here, I got the TV there, having fun,
Right.
trying to make it like my main cave. Yeah, it's about it. Gonna start turning on the Xbox so I can put on ESPN Plus for the fights.
Right. So basically, you're living the high life right now.
Yeah, pretty much just have fun. I need to get some food tomorrow.
Right.
Man, I just like, I just wish this to be over because that's the thing that bothers me. Sometimes I forget my mask and I just go to the market, grocery stores, and like, crap, forgot my mask.
Yeah.
Happened to me. It happened to me like at least like 10 times. And then forget that you're living in a pandemic. But
Yeah.
I just want to choke that coronavirus. Three little tiny little friggin' microscopic thing, just change the world.
Yeah. It sucks, man. Like, so many places and so many people have died because of this virus. It's like,
Yeah.
it sucks, man. I know death is a part of life, unfortunately, but
Yeah.
it's different when it's man-made, if that makes sense.
Yeah. I do agree that it's man-made. I don't think it came from a bat.
Yeah.
You know what I said there? Because bat right here.
Yeah.
Batman.
Yeah.
But, hopefully, in the end of the day, like, health organizations should, like, really focus instead of scaring the public. Because that's what I see what they're doing. They're just scaring the public. Just like, we already knew that Lysol killed the coronavirus. And they just said that now. Like,
Okay.
and, just like, stop scaring the public, It's a virus. I know people are going to get sick, it's hard. And, I honestly think it's going to end as soon because, a lot of countries, like you got Australia, you got Italy, you got China, you got United States, you got us
Yeah.
trying to look for a vaccination or maybe even a cure. But there's not even a cure for the flu either. So I'm probably just going to be just vaccinations.
I mean, like yearly vaccinations, like the flu vax.
Yeah. Once it becomes available, I'm still not going to take it. I'm going to wait a while until progresses to see how it goes. Because I believe with the 2009 with the swine flu, people
Right.
took it, and some people got paralyzed, according to reports.
Oh wow.
That's even worse than getting the virus. And,
Yeah.
so I'm gonna just wait until it gets better. See what happens from there. But it changed a lot. But at least we get to see UFC.
I mean, if there's a will, there's a way, right? Like,
Yeah.
so,
There's always the way. There's always a way.
yeah.
No matter how big the promise. Because look, we survived the Black Plague. Europe survived it pretty much.
Well, the world actually technically, the Black Plague came to the U.S. in the 1900s.
Yeah.
Like nearly century ago.
So then you got the swine flu. You got the MERS from like 2012, I believe. Which
Yeah, you got the
even
mad
more
cow
deadlier
disease.
than this. Yeah, even more deadlier than this coronavirus.
Yeah.
Then you got Ebola in Africa back in 2014, 2013 years. That's even scarier. I was watching the documentary on that.
Right.
It's way scarier, just like literally, I'd rather get COVID than Ebola, to be honest.
Same.
But, just like, hey, like I said, at least we got UFC today. So my weekend's better. Because I thought, my weekend's not so better when there's no UFC or boxing.
Right.
Speaking about boxing, did you see Mike Tyson's workout videos on how he's hitting the mitts?
Mike Tyson. Yo, apparently him and Holyfield are planning to have a comeback fight.
Yeah, I've been actually
I'm just
excited.
like, bro, both of these guys are in the 60s, pretty much. Mike Tyson has a brain of 100-year-old. The amount of hits, like both of them have their brains are super old.
They still have hard power though. I'm pretty sure Mike Tyson could probably knock out probably the boxing fighters right now that are competing right now. If they get hit in the shin.
But the thing is that it's kind of hard to have a fight with with your walking cane right next to you. I know, I'm just joking, guys. If Mike Tyson or Evander Holyfield watches this, I'm just dicking around right now.
Yeah, man. It was gonna be a fun night tonight to watch these fights.
Oh hell yeah.
All I can say.
Yeah, I'm with you, brother.
Um, hopefully once COVID-19's out of the picture or when things get improved, we could do like a studio.
Yeah, like
But
actually come meet up, do it live one in person.
yeah, like person, we both talk, microphones and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been kind of saving up for money for that too.
Same here.
Trying to look for maybe like a good brand on what to get. Let me know.
Maybe yeah, it's a good idea.
Yeah.
But first, I think personally, this is just me. I think we should uh, save up enough money to make this into a corporation or LLC or something. That's just
Yeah.
me.
Yeah.
And
Absolutely.
that way we can actually make this into a business, viable business.
Yeah. A good business. Just like Josh Thompson, which I'm pretty sure
Yeah,
you know Josh Thompson, right?
Wonder Boy.
No, no, wait, no, Josh Thompson, the other guy, the punk.
Oh,
Yeah,
him. Yeah.
yes, him.
Sorry, I got my Thompsons confused.
Yeah, I still get confused. I talked to him a couple days ago, honestly,
Yeah. Maybe
and
we can have him on the show too.
yeah, I think he would love to be in our show.
Yeah.
He literally is a cool guy. If you follow him on Instagram, he's literally a funny guy to like, post like stuff on there.
Right.
Literally, his fights against Gilbert Melendez, man, those are good fights.
Those
I don't
are
know if you ever
bangers.
saw that.
Those were bangers.
And the cool thing is that they both respect each other until this day, also.
I mean, I would too if I was
Yeah.
in the middle of a fight and
Those were literally wars, dude. That made me
yeah,
like just watching. The UFC needs to make like good quality fights like that again. Like,
yeah,
hopefully we get them tonight. I'm pretty
yeah,
sure with the Max Holloway and the main event, Usman and Jorge's fight, I'm pretty
right,
sure they're gonna give the fans what they want because they're fighting. First of all, first day or night, wherever you are at, Fight Island event.
yeah,
So you got to give the fans what they want.
yep.
You know,
I personally, I think if when the coronavirus is over and everything goes
yeah,
back to relatively
gonna
normal,
go back to the arenas and stadiums,
do
maybe.
you think do you think Fight Island would still exist?
Say what?
Do you think Fight Island would still exist after the whole Corona's shelter in place is over?
Wait. Say it again, bro.
After shelter in place, after Corona, when things go back to normal, do you think that what we call it, Fight Island would still exist?
It still exists. I hope so, honestly.
Yeah,
But it would still be fun to watch them fight like near a beach or something. But like um, it'll still be it'll still be great to fight in front of fans. And
right.
pretty sure for soccer in Europe or football if you're European. Hopefully you guys hopefully you Europeans will get mad at me because I'm technically a European American. Um, they're gonna start playing again with fans, but maybe next year.
Right.
And the NFL is also doing something about it too. Like they canceled the first two preseason games,
Yeah.
and hopefully we still get a season, but there's like 50 people on each team, but like hopefully there's a season. But even though there's COVID-19, just buy like a mansion away from your parents if your parents are vulnerable to get it, and just play the full season.
Right.
I want to see some football too.
American football, yeah. It's crazy how one thing could disrupt every
Yeah,
person's day of life.
yeah. We've been saying this since episode 1 or 2, I believe.
Yeah.
and we're literally like, pretty much the whole 2020 year, everybody's been shelter in place, pretty much. Like nothing has been.
Exactly, man.
You gotta realize that life is short. Once I get back, once this thing is back, I'm gonna go back to AKA. I'm gonna go back to crowd zone, dude. Life is short. I just realized that.
Yeah.
Just get in training. Get some training in. I don't care. I don't care about injuries at this point. If I get injured, then I get injured.
Right.
Yeah.
Obviously, you don't want to push yourself when you're injured. That's a good way to go under the knife and get operated on.
Yeah, usually, but I miss training, honestly. My jiu-jitsu gi is right there, honestly. I can see it, both of them right there.
Right.
I was literally just gonna thinking, just putting it on and sleep with like pajamas.
Yeah. Hey, talking about gis, where is a good place to get gis? Because I'm thinking about taking up Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu with gi.
Gis. Depends what you're into, honestly. Like if you want to have sponsors on them, for example, most of my gis are bought at AKA.
Right.
And they're gonna have AKA team logo on it and some sponsors on it. But I believe Hayabusa has good gear. I believe Venom also makes them too.
Right.
And I even think I don't get me wrong, but I even think Adidas makes them too.
Okay.
I'm not sure, but I see Rockhold. He's a big Adidas guy. He's always having that kind of geese, I believe. But yeah, just go like Hayabusa.com or Venom.com and just look whatever you like. Or I know that might be expensive. They're like $100 something, but
Right. I know they're expensive. So.
yeah, and they're good quality too. And also training with gi is funner too. I like I like both gi, no gi, and I like jujitsu too. And with gi, no gi. With the gi, you can also use your opponent's gi also against him. You can do the Ezekiel choke. I
Yeah.
love doing that a lot. Ezekiel choke. And I remember this one guy.
I think I got you to Ezekiel once or twice.
No, I believe he got me on a freaking triangle a lot.
Not two.
But I have improved because I was mostly of a striker at that point. But then I saw like Khabib's videos. Khabib's pretty much beats up every striker, and he's a grappler.
Yeah.
And just seeing that, like I improved a lot. My first day at AKA wasn't the best either. I got choked out a lot. And of course training with those guys. And but I have improved. But I remember since my coach Ron told me, like, this was more, when I got better at it. There's a new guy that came in. My coach Ron, I told Coach Ron, if I could wrestle this guy, he's like, no, you're gonna kill him. How about I give you a guy a little bit more experienced?
Right.
It's like, the coaches know you want the easier guy. Like literally,
we all want the easy guy. Just saying.
Like literally, he was new, never trained jiu-jitsu before too. He's a white belt and he's gi, and it's like, I want to wrestle him. Oh, I want to grapple with him. He's like, no, you get the harder guys because you got more experience. Because he really based on me and on experience.
Right.
And since I train when I train AKA, my experience have increased a lot. Because at that point, I only did wrestling, but not like high school.
Yeah, I wrestled too. So
I did a little bit of wrestling. I did judo. Judo was actually my first martial art.
Oh, nice.
And then from there, with grappling experience a little bit, and
right.
made my jujitsu better. But then when I was at crowd zone, I mostly trained striking, like punching, kickboxing, crowd.
Right.
I didn't really do much jujitsu there, and that's my mistake because I wish I did more. And it's fun. Honestly, I'll say jiu-jitsu is my favorite martial art out there. Probably jiu-jitsu. even better than Muay Thai, better than kickboxing, better than boxing. I say jiu-jitsu. I know people say it's a gentle sport, but in the end of the day, you're trying to kill each other, trying to break each other's bones, trying to put like real naked choke, trying to choke each other out.
Yeah.
It's fun. I remember me and my dad used to like wrestle a lot, and dude, Jesus Christ, I used to get bruises all the time.
Well, yeah, it's a good way to get like dinged up.
It's fun though. It's fun. My dad liked it too. I liked it too, and my dad did martial arts too. He also served military, and my dad's literally the worst guy to do a prank on because literally he almost knocked my ass out when I did this prank on that dude.
Bruh.
Thank God, dude. Thank God he it was me because I'm pretty sure it was somebody.
Yeah.
Dude, oh my God, but he's cool. He's a cool guy, really fun guy. If you met my dad, you literally will love him. Most of my friends say that he's even cooler than me. So.
Yeah. I mean, to be honest, anyone's cooler than you. Just saying.
Yeah. I don't know about that.
Hell, I'm cooler than you, and I'm everybody. So. I'm kidding, bro.
It's all good. Hey, so what time is it now?
It's like 5:20.
5:20, all right. How many minutes longer do you want to do?
I don't care.
Until the event starts?
Sure, why not?
All right. I'm pretty sure this is going to be the longest episode.
I mean, it already is. I mean,
yeah.
We've gone over an hour, essentially.
We literally talked maybe 3 episodes in
4 episodes, something like that.
Yeah. So, I love this. I love this. I love talking to my friends. Talking to them is awesome. Especially now that I can't even go anywhere now. I gotta be self-isolated.
Oh, talking about episodes, maybe we can do like how to date via Zoom, or have a date while quarantined or something like that.
How to date while quarantined?
Yeah, or something along those lines, because I know people have entered or exited relationships right around the start of the shelter in place here in America. So
yeah,
why not, right?
Honestly, yeah. Honestly, I haven't used Tinder since I was in Colorado.
Yeah, I've used Tinder a lot, but
I still have it.
I
still have it downloaded. I still have it downloaded on my phone. I just never use it.
I've given up on Tinder.
You just Tinder or whatever. What's it called? The other ones. I think it's just Tinder, right?
You got Tinder. You got Bumble. You got Plenty of Fish. You got.
Damn, you got everything. You got the whole pack. Yeah, I'd be down. Honestly, I'd be down. I do know one thing is that I really want to, be around girls this time of period, but fortunately I cannot. And but I'm just being self-isolated right now, until I get my results.
Right.
And if I get my results, then I'll be like, hey, can hang out, can do stuff. But I'm pretty sure like that. But yeah, I'm down for that. Down to talk. Usually I remember back in Boulder, Tinder, dude, it was just fun. I pretty much hooked up with a lot of freaking blondies. And I'm into brunettes, and most of the girls I hook up are blondes.
Of course.
So, absolutely, blondes, I think, in my opinion, are I think the best looking girl I've ever seen is the brunette.
Of course, V, of course. Sorry, I just have to rub your face into a little bit, right?
Yeah. Yeah. So I guess do you want to talk about this now, or do you want to talk about this in the future episode?
Future episode.
All right.
Yeah. All right. I mean, I'm all out of ideas. If you want?
I'm all about ideas for now, but I'm just waiting for this fight to come up.
Clearly, somebody's excited.
Do you have the TV on? I thinking about training a little bit to fight, but I'm gonna put.
I have a TV like right here in front of me.
All right, nice.
Right above where my laptop is, I have my TV.
Who's fighting right now? Like I know it's the prelims, but
Actually, it's our commercial for me. I don't know what the hell's wrong right now. But anyways, back to the internet. See here, buddy. That one. Oh shoot! It's already the prelims right now.
yeah.
Yeah, it was
originally 4 minutes ago. It's like 5.
Yeah.
That's how it starts at 4, I believe. But since it's main card
5.
7.
I mean, the prelims itself started at 5. The early prelims started at 3 in the afternoon.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there's only 4 prelim fights.
I would literally watch the prelims. I don't care who's fighting. I don't even know who their names are at for some people, but I'll watch it.
So, like, going back to the UFC page, which obviously I'm showing right now, Dave lost to Grant, Mello lost to Rosa, Paviv lost to Zagas.
Obviously, wait for the heavyweight bout right here.
Yeah.
So technically, this guy just beat the guy in his debut, right? Is that
pretty much.
Debut? Yeah.
Yeah. It went the distance.
Should at least got some more professional fights. How the hell would you take a fight that has been more experienced than you, buddy? Yeah. I do know that MMA surprises can happen, but at least get some professional fights before you get into the UFC.
I mean, I don't know how right this is, having his record as 0-0-0, but I don't know if it's just like a mistake because.
But I'm pretty sure. But at the end of the day, also he has some amateur fights.
Yeah.
Before you go pro, you have to have amateur fights. Otherwise.
Holy crap! This guy is almost 40 years old. Maxim Grissom is almost 40 at 36.
Damn. Let's see his fight record. Oh wait, so it's lost technically today. Draw, win.
Let's start from the beginning. Wow, he's been around a while. Since like 2008. That was his first fight. He's been around the block a few times.
That's his that's his amateur record.
I mean, his pro MMA record is 38-2.
So the UFC. So for the UFC's record, it's only on UFC being in the UFC, right?
I think so.
Really? I thought everything. Well, I think it depends on some people because Khabib fought even before he was in the UFC, and he's on.
Yeah, I don't know how that works. It's like apparently it's like the UFC doesn't own the website or doesn't make the rankings.
Yeah. Right.
So yeah, I don't know how to explain it, but
neither do I, bro. Neither do I. I'm about to try on my TV, but my controller's there. My Xbox controller's there, so I have to pick it up and get it.
Bro, after this whole shelter-in-place is over, where's the first place you're gonna go? Travel to?
Great. Honestly, it depends on the day too. First thing I'm gonna go.
Vegas, that's just me.
Probably if Crop Zone's open, if VKA is open by the time it's I'll go back to training, man. I got it,
Yeah, same here.
I'll go back to training.
By the way, Crop Zone's open.
I believe I still need to get my membership renewed though to train again.
I'll talk to Beth or Shlomi about that, not me.
Yeah. I don't care about paying, but pretty sure I need to get my membership. But at the end of the day, he needs my card.
Right.
So swipe up. I got a new card because the card I used to have, I freaking lost it at the Avengers Endgame premiere.
Of course.
Of course, dude. I obviously had to put it right here, and then so then the movie ends.
Talking about Avengers Endgame premieres. I don't know if you can see this or not, but I actually got a coin from going to the Avengers premiere of Avengers Endgame. I still have it in a plastic wrap. I haven't even taken it out yet.
Nice.
Yeah, I got one for Endgame.
I believe also for the future of Marvel, I think it's still bright. I don't think they're gonna go
And I
down.
got one for Captain Marvel.
Captain Marvel.
Yeah,
Nice,
those are the two I have.
nice, nice. You should get some DC in there, some DC comics.
Yeah.
I think you're more Marvel, right? I believe you told me you were more Marvel.
Yeah, I'm more Marvel than DC, but I like both, honestly speaking.
I like both as well. You know, I don't know why there's the fan base war between the two. It's like Nike versus Adidas, and like
Exactly.
you know, Xbox versus PlayStation. You know, I'm a nerd. I'm gonna
Same.
consider myself a nerd on comics. You know, I just love reading comics. I love watching comic stuff. I don't know if have you ever seen a show called The Boys?
No.
Watch it. I recommend it. You will love it. It's dark. You'll like it.
Nice. Yeah.
The season two trailer just came out recently.
Right.
So I believe it's on Amazon. Just get a free trial. Try to watch as much as you can before your trial ends.
Right.
And once season 2 comes out, you can renew it and stuff. But you know.
All right, I'll be right back. I need to go take a leak.
All right.
You can have a monologue if you want.
Stop the recording. Stop recording.
Fine, I'll stop the recording.
Yeah.
And we're back. Sorry about that little break that we had. Anyways. Oh, yeah. Oh, I got a message from Kyotera.
Really?
I asked him, hey, you want to be on a podcast? And I sent him the Batman one, which happens to be the most recent video to this recording.
I literally just sent him a message yesterday.
Yeah.
For his fight. Here, I'll show you the picture.
Yeah, and he literally said, unfortunately, I don't have the time to do it right now. I said, hey, maybe in the future. Nice.
I told him I was training. Dude, he's literally, this guy used to be like one of the best jiu-jitsu guys out there.
He is one of the best. I think he got like 14 or 15 world championships or something like that.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
And the way I always said, like, you know, hopefully one day we could train together. He says, like, you know, he liked it too, and he said, "Oh, so that's technically."
Cool.
Os is kind of like a jiu-jitsu slang.
Yeah.
So if you know jiu-jitsu, yeah. Oh, I say it all sometimes.
Yeah.
You know.
Because you think you're awesome.
Yeah, usually it's the jiu-jitsu. Only jiu-jitsu guys know. Not even boxers know it.
Well, I think I know
some boxers can know it, but mostly it's a jiu-jitsu thing.
Yeah.
And you know, yeah, I'd love to have him on the show. Really talk to him, and I know right now he's just still celebrating his victory.
Oh yeah.
So you know, he's gonna come fly back, and you know, gotta do what you gotta do at the moment.
Right.
But yeah, I'll literally also talk to Ron, Coach Ron.
Right.
Just see if I could get him on the show too. He'll absolutely love to be on the show as well. And he's probably gonna ask, I'm pretty sure the first question he's gonna ask me is, when am I back to training? That's probably gonna be the first question he's gonna ask. Guarantee you.
Yeah. I also sent a message to Tomer, who is actually a instructor at Krav, as you know. But,
of course I know him. He trained me at Krav Zone.
Yeah. He literally said, I'm a bit shy in these things, and I don't want to do it because I'm shy. I'm just like,
he's shy, but then he teaches like kids, or not kids, teaches kids, adults, technically anyone that wants to learn MMA, like a full class that technically takes the whole Krav Zone headquarters.
Exactly.
I'm the one that should be shy. I'm the one that should be shy on camera. I am shy actually when you have guests though. Ain't gonna lie about that.
Maybe we can get Raquel Miller, who's one of the better boxers, or someone to come out too.
Yeah, literally, I could literally have some guys up here, I guess, too, from MMA or soccer. It's also okay if I could get one of my friends who's a professional soccer player on here.
You imagine if we get like Messi and Ronaldo on the podcast?
Dude, we were
Bro,
in the same show. They're both in the
bro.
same show. Dude, we will literally get so famous if that happens, dude. We will literally, dude. We'll we'll probably overtake even Joe Rogan. You know, I love Joe Rogan,
Probably.
man, but like, damn, we get those two guys here. Damn, even like other sports, just like you get Tom Brady and like Jimmy Garoppolo or like Big Ben,
Right.
your quarterback, the Steelers, and who else should be?
Oh,
George Kittle.
Patrick Mahomes.
Oh, speaking about, you got a fucking 500
He
something.
got he made bank, bro. Dude.
Honestly, like I don't think no player should get that one. Honestly, like for Ronaldo too, I honestly think Ronaldo should be like not billionaire, but
Right.
because like at the end of the day, your whole team is like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Like this guy gets paid more than me. It's kind of like it's kind of fucked up for the rest of the team too. That's how I see
True.
it.
True. But you hear about what's his face? The Cowboys quarterback, uh, Ezekiel something.
Ezekiel
Elliott.
Elliott.
Yeah, him. He
Yeah,
wanted. You know what contract he was asking for?
I think he was asking for like a lot too at one point.
He was asking for a 10-year, $1 billion. I'm just like, bro, no disrespect. If you won maybe like 4 or 5 Super Bowls in a row, then maybe we can get it. But
Yeah. Dude, I believe the last time we saw the Cowboys in the playoffs,
it was
probably
like
like
2006 or something with Romo.
no, they were like a few years ago too. But I gotta say thank you to the Seattle Seahawks for taking them out, even though I hate the Seattle Seahawks.
I mean, so unless they're too evil since you're a Niner fan, but
But I like to watch games even though my Niners were involved. My team sucked at that point.
yeah,
But we're getting back in there. Hopefully there's a season this year. I still believe George Kittle should get re-signed. Should get the amount of money that he's asking for. He's literally got us to the Super Bowl. Even though we didn't win it, he got us there.
right.
And I still believe the game against I believe 49ers against the Saints last season. I still believe that's the best game of the whole entire season.
I agree.
That game was literally fun.
That was fire, bro.
That was a great game.
Yeah.
I believe also what was a great game too. Even though I hate saying this, but the Kansas City Chiefs postseason games are pretty fun to watch. But
Yeah.
except for when we beat my team, but in the end of the day, you gotta give those guys credits, But we'll be back next season. The revenge tour. The revenge tour.
Yeah.
So yeah.
It'll be an interesting rest of the year because like I know like how we've been saying this entire time that it's gonna be different. It's gonna be a lot different from what everyone's used to.
Yeah. Once we get the studio, once we get our microphones,
Yeah.
our show is gonna be 100% better.
Heck yeah.
We're literally gonna be like talking so much nonstop, whatever the topic is going on that interests us, sports, entertainment, and anything that's interests us, we will talk about.
Yeah. By the way, I just tagged you on Instagram.
Yeah.
If you want to follow us on Instagram, mine, the Rhino's Instagram is Firehawk Archer 1. Just like how it sounds, FIREHAWKARCHER and the number 1. That's where I post a bunch of random stuff. And then my co-host Instagram is CoolVictor77.
Yeah. Think about changing the name in the future though, probably like in a year or so.
Yeah.
I'm
I
thinking
might
about
change mine too.
changing it into like.
I suck at BJJ 77. I'm sorry. I have to.
Eh,
But yeah,
thinking about
I might
getting
be
back.
changing mine too. I haven't decided if I want to keep that or whatever. Well, yeah. Anyways, life's been good for you, man.
Yeah.
Cool. Let's see if the prelims are coming to a close or not.
I think they're probably gonna come to close like 6:40 something, like 6:50.
Yeah.
When the main card's about to start, because I believe they have like to do hours until the show.
Right.
Like even though there's fast fights, I still think it's gonna start like it's going like at 7 something.
Yeah. I just looked at the UFC website and it's like Santos is still fighting his fight in the lightweights, the prelims. So
Oops, sorry about that.
no worries. All right, we're gonna pause the recording again. Hold on.
Sorry about
And
that.
we're back.
It's one of those robocalls, probably.
Probably. Yo, fuck those robocalls, man.
Literally, always tell them to go fuck yourself.
Yeah. Talking about robocalls.
Hey, it's me. I'm just kidding.
Fuck you.
Look.
Yeah. But yeah, life is good otherwise for me. I mean,
Yeah, I was thinking about getting some food as well. I'm getting hungry.
bro, I'm always hungry.
I'm always hungry too, bro. You should literally see I spent like a lot of money this past weekend on food.
Same.
$700.
Woo! What?
$700 on the 4th of July.
2 days.
I had to buy a lot of food for the people, for like 14 other people that were in the place we were at.
Bro, in 2 days you spend $700? Really? Damn, bro.
I bought myself some snacks too.
All right, bro. I'm about to spend that over the course of like a month, and that's like too much for me.
Yeah, I don't let my friends Venmo me, but literally, like, man, I literally the house we were staying out there was like, it's not like Airbnb. It's kind of like Airbnb, but I don't even know what it is. But
Right.
it was like 140 per night, and I spent a lot of shit on that too. Just
Bro,
for days.
you've been having all these parties and everything. You still haven't invited me out to any of them. Saying,
Yeah,
what are you gonna say for that, B?
literally, I've been kind of thinking about doing a party in my parents' house, but my parents don't even want people over until this coronavirus is over.
I mean, I don't blame you. I don't blame
Yeah.
them, but
Yeah. So technically, I've been actually kind of thinking just doing like some hikes for now. You and we can invite some people over, and with that we could, just hang out. Then once things get better, maybe we could hit the clubs, bars, do whatever you want us to do.
Bro, my birthday is coming up in like about a month and like 17 days at the end of August. And I'm like, bro, I hope to God that this thing ends like this month.
Yeah, I hope so. Hopefully, literally my birthday, I'd have been a Zoom call with all my friends, and literally, dude, that's all I did for my birthday, which is the Zoom call.
I have that day off. I took that day off. I'm planning to take that day off. Like I filled out the forms and everything for my company. So I'm taking the 28th off so I can have a 3-day weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm just like, bruh, if there's a God, please kill this like this month. Maybe like the worst case by the 7th. I'll be happy.
Just end the COVID-19, man. Just
Yeah,
make us
just kill the virus and we'll all go back to being happy. At least I will be going back to being happy.
same here. Literally, this coronavirus has canceled me plans, a lot of plans.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm supposed to be in Europe right now.
yeah, I know. Like, I was supposed to be in Vegas like 2 weekends ago on July 4th.
Yeah.
Or literally a
Well,
week ago.
technically, I could go back to Europe. I think I could go to Portugal. Yeah, I think I could. But like, at this point, they're gonna put me in quarantine for 14 days if I do ride there.
Yeah.
And like, if I stay there for 2 weeks, then that's technically my 2 weeks just being
Locked
isolated.
up in a hotel room. It's not
Yeah,
even worth it.
it's not even worth it. So, they're pretty strict over there too, letting everyone in. Literally, I believe Portugal just banned Brazilians going into the country at the moment.
Yeah.
Because Portugal, we have a lot of Brazilians too.
Yeah.
Especially like Brazil being second as the most COVID-19 cases in the world technically doesn't help, a lot of like, technically banning Brazilians from coming into the country, but
Right.
their president has it too.
Yeah, that's like the funny thing. Like,
I was reading on it like last week when I was like a week ago reading about it. I was like literally because he didn't really believe it. He thought it was a hoax too.
right. Yeah.
And he ended up getting it, so that's what you get for being a dumbass.
Yeah. So that was like the funniest thing. And like, I just read an article. I forgot on Facebook. I forgot from which news source. Apparently, this 30-year-old person went
Yeah,
to a COVID party, quote unquote COVID party,
yeah,
and she ended up dying from COVID because she thought it was a hoax.
ridiculous. I
Like,
know this thing is making a lot of people crazy. It made me crazy, honestly. Literally,
right.
it is making people crazy. Like for me, I like it when it's like I get to go up. I can't go anywhere until I get my results.
Right.
Like literally, if I have to have someone buy me things, somebody have to like ask DoorDash to deliver for me, or like, um, I don't want to go out there because I know, like, I don't want to know if I have it or not. I don't think I do. I don't have any symptoms, but I could be asymptomatic.
Yeah. I
So
mean, that's a sad thing is that like all of us could be at least all of us who are not ill or not like have any issues may be asymptomatic about it. That's like the worst.
yeah, yeah. But I got tested yesterday, so I should be getting my results in a couple of days
Yeah.
on the app. So whatever the app tells me to do, I'm
Right.
pretty sure. I'm pretty sure if I don't have it, I don't think they won't call. But if I have it, they'll probably will call. I think that's how it works. I think that's what they told me as well
Right.
when I got tested. But man, having that thing stuck in your nose for a while was not pleasant.
Yeah, it was probably uncomfortable.
It literally, dude, it made me sneeze a lot. Made my eyes watery.
Right.
But I had to get it done.
I mean, yeah, I don't blame you for getting it done.
Yeah, I had to get it done for my parents, and
Make sure everyone you come in contact with is safe.
yeah, make sure everyone in contact. Cause literally, my neighbor right here in Woodside, he got like I know it's like several houses more down there. Cause there's
Right.
a and technically is my mom's friend too. My mom
Right.
hasn't seen her in like months since like they were quarantined. One of her sons was in New York City, right when New York City was the hard hit at the time.
Right. Yeah.
Came back and get those people, get rest of the family of them the virus. So like literally, that's the only person I know. The first person I know was them that got it.
Right.
But I just got myself tested, so hopefully it's well, it's good. But if it's negative, return to normal things. I'll go out with masks and
Yeah, not being stupid and all that stuff.
yeah. Even though I got many friends who don't wear a mask, like I always tell them to like at least wear it because like I only wear it not for me, but I wear it for the respect of other people.
Exactly, because you don't know who's going to be who you don't know who's like has a problem or doesn't have a problem with it.
Exactly. And I know, like, trying not to get political here too much, but like, not wearing a mask does not make you a patriot. It makes you a dumbass.
Exactly, like
So
makes you stupid in thinking like you're immune to this when there's no freaking vaccination for this at
yeah,
all.
I'm very patriotic for United States and Portugal,
I
and I
mean,
and I
same
will
here.
and I wear a mask.
Yeah, I mean, me too. Like
Dude,
for me at least, like I have to wear a mask because I
yeah,
don't want to hurt my father, and he's more important to me than
yeah,
anything else in the world. Like every other
yeah,
person.
yeah. Like for me, I have to wear a mask every time I go out. Wear a mask. Like I do know it's annoying. I do know, but like if you don't see people, like if you're in a hike, you could like put it on once you see people, but then take it off. We don't see anyone,
Right.
and but like,
Oh yeah, I also the restaurant here in Santa Clara called Smoke Eaters.
mhm,
They require a mask like when except when you're eating. So it's like
yeah,
just don't be stupid. Like this shit's
exactly,
real. It's not a hoax. It's not imaginary. It's not like people are just making this up to make you think a certain way or act a certain way. This
yeah,
shit sucks. I'm
exactly.
being like very pissed off right now. I'm sorry.
Hey, we all are. I
Yeah.
technically do not want to turn heel over here, but
Right.
heel's the bad guy in UFC or WWE or pro wrestling world and kind of thing like that. But
Right.
but yeah, honestly, I have friends that did it. I have friends that don't wear masks. I have friends that but like it's their deal. But I try to tell them like at least wear a mask when you're gonna go out in public.
Right. Or something like that, man.
Yeah.
Man, this is definitely gonna be our longest podcast ever. Just saying.
Just wait until we get the studio and the
Yeah. Oh,
mics.
by the way, Santos just won.
Sancho just won.
Yeah, he went the distance and got the decision for him.
Unanimous? Is it decision? Is it submission?
Decision. Yeah, it literally went the distance.
Lift the distance. Yeah. Damn, it's almost close to the main card. Got like
An
an
hour
hour,
left.
6 minutes left.
Yeah. So yeah, man. Did you see the Gaethje Ferguson fight, by the way?
Yeah, bro.
Bro, like Ferguson did not look like he was normal, man. He did not look the same.
Ferguson looks like he fought Ferguson.
Yeah.
Honestly, I did not know what was happening in that fight. I literally wanted Khabib to fight Ferguson, but it looks like we're never gonna get that fight now. But
That shit's cursed, bro. That shit's so cursed.
dude, the next time they're gonna step those two guys up, dude, might as well send us a meteor. We go kaboom or something, bro.
Yeah, something like that.
Like literally every time they're about to fight, some shit happens. It's
Yeah.
like literally, that's the real fight. That will probably would be the biggest fight in UFC history. Would be that, but
Right.
never gonna happen. So but I still think like Khabib versus Justin Gaethje would probably be another good fight to watch. You know,
Right.
um, you should. Sorry about that.
No
Um,
worries.
who I want to see fight probably is going to be that fight as well. Um, I do know one thing's for sure. I do know that Gagey will probably give Khabib some problems. I think he's the
Oh
only.
hell yeah, he will. Hell yeah.
But I'm Team Khabib all the way.
Please. He's what, like 30-0 or something like that. He's yet to be defeated. And unless like Gaethje pulls something out of his ass during that
I
fight,
think
there's no way he's going to be like a blood. It's going to go the distance, or someone's going to like pass out in the fifth quarter.
I think the problem is here is that like Gagey fools around too much,
Yeah.
and I think that's the reason why he lost his fights against Dustin Poirier,
Yeah.
and that's where he lost like his other fights. Like when he has a lot of fun, and I think if he's like more focused, more into the fight, I think he could beat Dustin.
Yeah.
I think that could happen. Even though I think Dustin and him fight twice. I think they fought twice. Did they fight twice?
I don't know.
Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if they fought twice or not, but
Wait, hold on. Let me. I know both of us are on our phones right now.
yeah.
Yeah, try to look it up. Let's see.
Yeah.
Like Dustin Poirier is a good fighter. I do think right now Dustin Poirier will even give Conor McGregor some hard time because I know the first fight he got his ass whooped.
Yeah.
He's totally different fighter now.
Yeah. I'm just like messaging random people on Instagram asking if they want to be part of the podcast. Like, remember Tim Kennedy?
Who?
Tim Kennedy.
Tim Kenny?
Yeah, I literally messaged him on.
Didn't he fought Luke Rockhold at Strikeforce?
I don't know about that, but I literally messaged him on.
I don't see. I saw everything white.
Yeah, I literally messaged him on Instagram, asking him if he wanted to be part of the podcast. I messaged GSP if he wanted to be part of the podcast.
Yeah, I freaking love GSP. I'm glad he's in the Hall of Fame.
Oh hell yeah!
Yeah, that would have been an interesting fight to see Khabib versus GSP.
Oh, that would have been a glory fest. Maybe they can be like an exhibition or something.
Khabib wanted that fight too.
Hell, I think everybody wanted that fight.
He was literally saying like GSP, one more fight.
Right.
Trying to see. Let's see.
Oh yeah, that's really about it for me, man.
I know. You want to call it quits for this episode?
Yeah, let's call it quick. Let's call it here.
All right.
All right, guys. Thanks for bearing with us for this hour plus video or however long this is. But yeah, have a good one. See you in next episode. Peace.